I believe this is the name of the market right here. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Toan Dan Duan Ket Zay Dung Ku Do Ta Vin Min. I know I didn't get it perfect, but not even sure how much I said correctly. Anyways, we are here in Da Nang, Vietnam, one of my favorite cities, if not my favorite city. We are staying here at this condo right here, Muang Tan. We're all the way almost at the very top on the 40th floor. And this is our condo. Great deal, 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms. It has a living room. It has all these stores downstairs, as you can see. They got some restaurants. Our local area that we go hang out and eat at restaurants is down in this way. So let's go this way, and hopefully we will find a place where I can replace my glasses that I bought last year for $70,000 or about $3. They finally broke. I actually had them for the whole trip last year. We got some road rage going on here. But anyways, we're gonna go walk up towards the local street market area. We're gonna go back there. We haven't been there since last year. And we're gonna go check out some of the cheap foods, the street food, the local little type of produce and fruits. And we're gonna make our way up to an ATM to pull out some money for the rest of the month. As I was saying, there's a lot more foreign tourists. I've noticed it a huge amount. We used to see mostly Korean and maybe a few other local Asian tourists here, but now we've seen a huge amount of Western tourists. So I don't know if it's the 90-day visa or what it is, but there's one of our other favorite restaurants, our chicken restaurant. I always get the pork chop there. The owner's a very nice lady. We always speak to her. She's always very nice. Kum Tam Ut Van, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But it's a great place. It's right next to the Moon Milk, and it's right on the main road. Actually, we might actually even end up going to dinner at that spot tonight, so we will see. Speaking of ATMs, this one doesn't allow us to pull out 3 or 5 million. So we are gonna go down further later on in the video and go find a 5 million VND limit ATM that we can pull some money out of. But I'll show you guys a couple of little local foods that you can get here. And these prices are usually $40,000 to $60,000, which is right around $2, under $3 for different varieties of food. You get coconuts. You'll order in these stands. These egg prices are so cheap in Vietnam. We buy a dozen eggs for 24,000 VND, which is basically $1 US exactly for a dozen eggs. But we did just leave the Philippines a little less than 2 weeks ago, which it feels like we've left, or it feels like we've been in Da Nang longer than what we really have. Why is that?
I don't know, maybe we're used to Da Nang.
Yeah, maybe it's because we're used to it and we know our whole neighborhood, that we're not searching and wasting a lot of days or time finding things. We know where our local grocery store is. We actually found 2 new restaurants that we go to. We went to a new restaurant last night, which was pretty good. And it's actually our cheapest restaurant. We paid 100,000 VND, which is basically a little under $5 for both of us to eat.
This is where I eat the bun
Ooh.
shell.
Get some local
got
food.
that?
Look at that, just sizzling away, if you guys can hear that, on this nice open fire. This is some real local food right there. There's the end product. And you'll see she takes the...
Pancake.
Is that egg or a pancake batter?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a pancake batter. And she's putting some shrimp in there. And then she'll cook that. So you got different kinds. You got shrimp on this side. Mostly, almost all of them look like shrimp. And then they'll make them. right there. And how much are those?
10.
10,000. 10,000, so about.
Yeah.
And then look at this. This is crazy.
This is
how
a
the locals
better view here.
will basically lift up this pallet. And look at, they're just loading a ton of these up. Look, as you guys can see, that's how they bring them up. Those are like tiles that they'll put way up on that roof. And they'll just load them up. Hello. Look at that. That is insane. But we see this all over. So this is actually a normal way that they get some of these materials up onto these tall buildings. That building's at least 50 feet high. So this is the one thing that I have really noticed that's a lot more expensive in Vietnam compared to the Philippines is the bottled water. And I don't understand why that is. I would love to know if any of you guys know why bottled water in the Philippines is 50 to 70% cheaper than it is here in Vietnam. I'd like to know that also. And as we stroll into a local market here, we'll show you some of the local varieties and produce and fruits they have here. Hello. I think these are like where they do repairs, these sewing repairs. This is the second time I've seen this today. So these markets are kind of like a big community where you come and you sell your produce, you do your repairs on your sewing machine. They have cell phone repair places near this area. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop. This is kind of like if you would have lived 100 years ago maybe, or 70 years ago. This is probably how all commerce and business was dealt with. You had just labels of how much stuff is. Oranges are 30,000. These prices, like 10, 30, that will tell you how many a kilo is. So basically, if it says 13, that'll be 13,000 VND for a kilo. This will be 25,000 for a kilo, which a kilo is about 2 pounds. So if you want to break it down even further for American viewers, if this is 25,000 per kilo, it's literally about 12,500 VND per pound, which is like 50 cents per pound for that apple. Is that ribs? Or what is that?
Pork belly.
Pork belly. That looks good. I wish you guys can smell it too. It smells good. And then he'll just take it right off the rack and weigh it by the kilo. I think that's grams. So it looks like maybe 500 grams, which is about a half kilo. And then he'll chop it up for you. Look, he'll get another piece. If you guys see the chain in the back, I think that's just a simple bike chain. So ingenuity is definitely a big thing here in Vietnam. Look at that. And then he'll slice it up for you. Right there, right off the grill, weighed.
Let's buy again this one.
Literally an Asian drive-through. This is their version of a drive-through. You just drive right up, you pay, and then they serve you right there. They cook it, you choose, and then watch. This lady will be right out of here on her bike. They're probably talking about their day. Probably saying, she probably said that. So let's find out how much each these are. We'll get a price for you guys, and then we'll try some of these. You'll try the one with the egg.
How many you want?
One, I think. Can we get? Oh, we will break out our 15s. Look at that, a 5,000 bill right there. You like that right there, don't you? 15,000. So I think this is the right amount. Let's go ahead and pay. Thank you. So we got all that right there for 15,000. As you can see, they fry it right in there. Bye-bye. Thank you. So they fry it right there, and then you just basically take it away and you walk with it.
You want to try some?
Of course I want to try it. That's why I buy it. You could try the one with the egg because I don't want the egg. I don't know what this is.
It's just plain bread.
Let's see.
This one is sweet.
This one is like a donut that wants to be a donut, but it's not sweet enough. So it's like, come back later when you're more sweeter and you can be a donut just like us.
Here, there's like mushroom. I removed the egg already.
How'd you remove the egg? Eating it? Mm-hmm. Let me try this one.
You can put sauce.
So this one is kind of like a vegetable one. And they give you a sauce. Not too much. I don't want to burn my mouth. Even though actually I can handle the spice out here. Maybe sometime this year. California, you're not even from California.
Someone from California gave it to me.
So let me try this one. This one's a little more crispier. I can't really taste. I think I do taste some carrots and some onions. But it's just kind of like a...
Mushroom, it's with mushroom.
It's kind of like an empanada almost. This one's, it gets you at the beginning because it's a little buttery and it just tastes a little sweet. But then the sweet just kind of disappears. This would be good with some caramel. If any of you guys even know the names of these, that would be helpful. What is this? I don't know what this one is inside. I think it's that bean stuff that they use. In Asia, they love some kind of bean that's supposed to make it sweet. And I think that's what this is. Let's try. I guess the best way to describe that is like refried beans that taste like sugar. So I don't know why, but they have some kind of sweet bean here. It's literally the texture of like a refried or a pinto bean, but then it has just a hint of sweetness. So not bad. 15,000 to try out some local food. The amount of scooters here, look at this. This is our main area that we come to, and you'll just see the traffic. Just watch it for a second. I'll let you guys see this. Look, he's got the little thing on the back to carry couches or anything. You have your bikes, you have your people coming by. Look at this. There's no crosswalk, there's no stop sign, there's no stop light. It's just, you're kind of in your own world and you just take things into your hand and somehow it magically always works out. Let's watch them for a second. These are local, so they know exactly how to do it. This lady over here is crossing on a bike. Look at this. And then they just go. And all at the same time, people are just coming right in and out on bikes, scooters coming down this pathway, and everything. Hello. And they're just all just zigzagging in any and all directions. But good for us that our little spot right here is still open, and I'm hoping that they still have my favorite drink in this air conditioning building. I think it was called the cookie. Chocolate cookie, there it is. So it's 36. I think that's roughly about the same again. And they'll make them right here. Got all your little toppings. Oh, that one's yours right there.
Yeah. With a lot of toppings.
It's like they added everything. And I think that's a flan.
Yeah.
And then they'll put the tea in. And then they'll put it in this machine and seal it up. Look at that. This is fast food. Fast drink. And that's it. That's the traditional tea, I think. That's what you call it, traditional. So, look at this, guys. These 2 drinks are basically $1.50 a piece. Look at this. That's my chocolate drink. Look at the size of that. This is, I would guess, at least 20 ounces. Hold this bag so I can pull this out. And then your drink with the flan, the other toppings in it. These 2 drinks right here basically cost us about $3 US. That's crazy. In the USA, this drink would easily, without question, be $3 just by itself. And probably even more, maybe even $5, especially with the homemade whipped cream. That little flan that you got right there would probably be $3 in the USA. So, let me take myself back in time and taste a year ago. The last time we had this.
Yeah, I missed this.
I missed this one. This used to be our favorite one. I would probably say this is our number 2, but this one is still pretty good. You got the tea, I got the, it's called the cookie something. I'm not sure what exactly they call it. It's called cookie, chocolate cookie something. Taste that whipped cream. This one's not as sweet as my other tea that I get down in this area, but I love it because it's... And we're gonna go to this ATM that supposedly will allow me to take out 5 million. So wish me luck, and hopefully that this bank is open, especially a little bit before the holiday. But in Asia, you'll notice a lot. I've noticed this in Thailand, I've noticed this in Vietnam. They have a lot of these gold shops. You could also go take your United States or whatever local currency you have, and I heard that you get the best rates at these gold shops of converting your money.
There's a celebration here.
Gold shops. Oh yeah. This looks like a celebration either for this weekend or maybe for the holiday coming up.
No, there's like flowers. Maybe someone's getting married.
I wonder if I'm invited. Do you think they're gonna invite me?
No, because you're wearing black.
Look at this. They got it all decorated pretty nice. Look at this. We've seen this at, remember the grand opening? These are usually grand openings.
I think someone's...
It's like a religious thing.
Yeah.
You always notice the religious things because they'll always have these. I'm not sure what those are, but you'll always see these out. And yeah, it's definitely a place here. It's a little loud, but something's going on. It looks like some kind of ceremony. Oh, you know what? We passed it.
Where?
It's the other way.
What other way?
Because look, we're facing this way, and when I turn, so it's down that way. Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise.
So this is, I don't know how you say it, but it's, I think it's buy div. I seen on Facebook someone mentioned that you could take out 10 million, so we'll actually try this one. This is not the one that I actually was planning on coming to, but we will try this one. I actually accidentally just stumbled upon this one, and let's see if I can pull out, I'm gonna try 10 million at first, but I think it's only gonna allow me to take out 5 million, but let's try. So, English. Please, okay, next. Let me enter my PIN number, but I can't let you guys see that. I don't know how good you guys can see this screen. It's kind of dim. Enter. Cash withdrawal. Default. Ooh, I think it's only allowing me to select 2 million. So let me try to do 5 million. And let's see if that'll work. Let's see. Transaction has been successful. Plus yes. So let's see. Let's see if it kicks out the money. There's my card. Please take your card. Now there's my cash. There we go. So 5 million. There we go. Perfect. So let me put my card away real quick. We're gonna wrap this video up here. There's nothing else really to see. So for all you guys that stuck around in the video this long, I appreciate it. If you guys get a chance, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. It really will help this channel grow a lot. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I want to keep building so I can give you guys more tips, show you guys around. So once again, I appreciate it and thank you very much. Happy travels.